Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, December 18th, 2017. Welcome to the show, everyone, and I am happy to announce that News Cartridge has passed over 2,500 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you very much. I look forward to the next year and to my holiday break, which is coming up soon. Remember, there are no episodes starting on Thursday, possibly even on Wednesday. Today also begins with a free game. Layers of Fear, along with the soundtrack, is currently free on Humble. Just enter your email and it's yours until the end of time. For today's top story, once again, the Impostor saga has come to a close. Maybe, I don't know anymore. It was supposed to be done last time. Earlier today, the parties that represent both Impostor Softworks and Miss Mauer had a hearing to address Miss Mauer sending letters to the court without also informing Mr. Leonard French. She didn't bother showing up. At the hearing, the judge issued an order to prevent Mauer from contacting the court, forbid her from asking Mr. French for advice, and told her she has to go through the proper routes to file statements in the case. The judge will be enforcing the settlement, so hopefully Mauer abides by it, but that's probably not going to happen because she's already tried to claim copyright to a works that is covered by the settlement in a handwritten letter to the judge. I am calling it right now. This isn't over. She is going to do something else. Hopefully that isn't her ending up with a giant fine, or at the very worst, jail time. We have to move on from there to release announcements. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch on February 22nd, 2018. Also coming to Nintendo Switch is Dragon Quest Builders, 2 weeks earlier on February 9th. Today begins the winter holiday event for Friday the 13th, as well as marks the update that allows you to play with offline bots. Took 'em long enough, don't you think? Code Vein! Anybody else remember Code Vein? That vampire game coming to us from Bandai Namco? Well, there's some new screenshots as well as some new trailers if you're interested, and it should be arriving sometime next year. If you're looking for something ridiculous to spend your money on, and you're a fan of Shovel Knight, then look no further than this $300 15-inch, 38cm tall statue of our buddy in blue. Pre-orders start tomorrow. If that wasn't ridiculous enough, here's a mod for World of Warcraft that shows Owen Wilson's face every time you critical. That's it, I'm canceling my WoW subscription. Here we have a rumor that CSGO will be getting a completely new mode that has never been done in a video game ever before, never been seen, never even heard of. It's shocking, quite frankly shocking, I say. A 100-player battle royale free-for-all. It was only a matter of time before Valve's money geyser was retrofitted to spew out even more money in a way that can only be described as Old Faithful Episode 2. Or PUBG Source, I haven't decided which name I like better yet. If you play CSGO and would like to see a battle royale mode, then please let me know in the comment section down below. In actual PUBG news, if you're having some performance issues, then you may want to try to disable game capture in order to improve your frame rates. And finally, the Killcam feature currently being tested right now will release into the full game on launch day, December 20th, but now we know that a 3D replay camera will also be incorporated. Let me know if you're excited for Wednesday in the comment section down below. And then quickly before the last one today, are you a fan of the Cuphead mobile game? Well, there isn't one. Not yet, anyway. An imposter game made its way onto iTunes, where it used screenshots pulled directly from the game, as well as other collaborated assets the creator clearly did not have permission to use. This is a case where the DMCA system was used properly, and it's no longer available. Finally, for today, we have another statement of the status of video games in the year 2017, with Obsidian Entertainment partnering with Take-Two to have them publish their new RPG. Obsidian has come out to say there will be no microtransactions or loot box at all whatsoever. Take-Two is the reason why we have the wonderful phrase recurrent consumer spending opportunities. Notice how well it rolls off the tongue. It's like a drunken uncle on a slip and slide. Take-Two has vowed to only produce games that would feature recurrent consumer spending opportunities. So how are both of these things going to happen at the same time? The best that I can guess is the recurrent terrible business model will only be mandatory on games that Take-Two develops directly. Any games they simply publish will avoid the treatment. Are you looking forward to the new RPG, or do you think someone may not be telling the truth? Let me know in the comment section down below. Fa la 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 la. Tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Goblin Storm, Vulture Strike, and City Builder. For PlayStation 4, Shooty Fruity, Defunct, Accounting Plus, 3D Billiards, Ultra Wings VR, and Virtue Go. For Xbox One, Defunct. For Nintendo Switch, Brawlout, Crawl, and Dragonfang Z, The Rose and Dungeon of Time. For PlayStation Vita, Gunhouse, and Project Xenon Valkyrie Plus. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And a dwarf walked into a bar. The bar for this joke was set pretty low. Alright, so if you haven't been able to tell, there's a little bit less news than there usually is. It's because it's just getting to be that time of the year. I expect tomorrow there should be about as much, if not less. I know that I'm trying to be a little bit more picky and choosy about the things that I'm covering, but there's really not a lot. It's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of trailers. It's a lot of stuff that's already been announced. It's a lot of VG247 did a bunch of guides for Fallout 4 because I think Fallout 4 came to VR recently, so they're rehashing all of their Fallout 4 guides and stuff. So there's just not a whole lot of stuff going on lately. The only one who seems to want to cause any drama, trouble, is trouble a word? Trouble, drama? Trouble? There we go. Trouble. Anybody who wants to cause any trouble would be Alex Maurer. She's just out for trouble. She just wants to cause drama. I don't know what this is. She honestly thought that her wanting to sign the settlement, the judge would have stepped in and said, "Oh no, you can't sign that settlement." No! That's how settling works. You want to settle, you go, okay, the things that are in the settlement agreement I agree to, and we're all going to do this, and we're going to just stop this. The judge goes, okay, well, fine, you're going to do that. Fine, do that. He doesn't go, oh, no, wait a minute. I mean, I honestly didn't expect her to show up in court again today. Her not showing up in court today doesn't look good for her. It doesn't really do well for her. She's still subjected to the things that she signed. Alex, just stop. Just stop, Alex. Just stop. It's just tiring at this point. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares about the person you are, Alex. The only things that people care about are the crazy actions you take, and they're just crazy actions. Just stop it. Just stop it. So let's talk about that Obsidian RPG. I don't think it's been a while since I played a Obsidian game. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I have played. Quite a few RPGs on this wall too. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much. Fuck this game. Not really. It's alright. It's an alright game. I just thought it was something different than what it was. I was going in, I was trying to find some new games for my PlayStation 4 when I first got it, and they're like, oh yeah, this game looks alright. Yeah, try Trials Fusion. Try Trials Fusion. It's alright. It's pretty good. I played it and was like, this is a mobile game that they packaged into a $40 box. All right. Okay. So I didn't really play it very much, but yeah, I'd like to try a Obsidian RPG, especially if they're not going to do any sort of loot boxes or microtransactions. It'll be really interesting to see how that goes. Now anything like I said, anything published directly or developed directly by them is going to have microtransactions in it. They have straight up said that we're only going to do games with microtransactions, with recurrent microtransactions in it. Just DLC, not good enough. They want you to buy loot boxes. They want you to buy things over and over again. They want you to buy currency, really. Beyond that, I think that this Obsidian game should be fine. If anything, if I would just like to see Obsidian drop them as a publisher. Just actually have the developer, how huge of news would that be? Obsidian drops Take-Two because they want to put microtransactions in their game. They want to put loot boxes in their game. Obsidian says no, and because Obsidian, as far as I looked up through the Wikipedia page, is a privately owned company, they have every right to do that. Just say, screw this, we're not doing taking you as a developer. We'll publish ourselves. We'll not take you as a publisher. We'll publish ourselves. We'll go ask Gearbox. Oh, that'd be terrible. That'd be even worse. I don't know. It's a really interesting time for our hobby. It's a really trying time. It's definitely hopefully it's not that tipping point, because if it is that tipping point, this whole stuff with loot boxes just is all going to be for naught, and that's pretty much most games are going to have an element of gambling to them, or at least some of the bigger ones are going to encourage microtransactions. I don't know. Let's talk about the FCC. Let's talk more about the FCC because, people want me to talk about the FCC a lot. I keep getting comments about, Dandruff, why don't you do an episode entirely dedicated to net neutrality? Well, because it's not directly related to video games. I understand that video games are going to be affected, but not more so than anything else. All right, so the FCC is up to some alleged fuckery. There is some alleged fuckery going around at the FCC. Ajit Pai may be at the head of that fuckery. I don't know. Maybe not. But I have seen two different accounts of somebody's mother or grandmother. I'm not really sure. One had passed away in 2012. The other had passed away in 2015. Both of them left comments on the FCC's website in favor of the repeal of net neutrality and Ajit Pai's plan. There was another one, and I've got a link to it that I'll put in the description down below, to one of Mr. Barack Obama leaving a comment on the FCC's website to repeal the Obama administration stuff that was put in. Obama leaves a comment on the FCC's website to repeal his things that were passed during his own administration. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You would think he would have said something while he was in office. Oh, jeez. Oh, my... It's really weird. So either somebody out there is playing a prank, and because it was submitted to the FCC, this was a legal document somebody submitted. So if it was not Barack Obama, it was somebody committing fraud. Possibly fraud. Allegedly fraud. Maybe fraud. Frogs. I don't know. Frog fraud. That's a tongue twister. Anyway. So, it seems as though there's some dead people and some former presidents who were behind it, not in favor of the net neutrality rules there. So that's some pretty interesting things. Dead people have an opinion on the Title II stuff, especially that person from 2012 who had passed away. Never saw Title II in their life, yet they are in favor of repealing it. Here we are 5 years after their passing. This is terrible. There's something going on in the FCC, and I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. And yeah, let me know. Don't be specific. Anybody. Let me know. Let me know that you got this far in the video. We're gonna do a boogie thing to let me know. Let me know what present you got for your loved one. Don't tell me who. Don't tell me what. Don't tell me like exactly specifically who it's for. Just be like, I got this, and I'm giving, or just say it. Don't be like, don't use any names, okay? Don't use any names. Just like, I got this present for my dad, or I got this present for my brother. Like, let me know what you got in the comment section down below, what you're giving to people, and then we'll find out. We'll ask tomorrow what you got, if you got anything. So today, only like if you have gotten a present for somebody else and you're giving it to them, let me know what you got, giving it to who. Remember, no names, don't be specific. You don't want them finding out and ruining a present. Social media links are over here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike button. Hey, hit the dislike button even if you liked it too. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. I don't care, whatever. It all helps the show. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon. Patreon one helps the show the best because that puts money in my pocket. Pick this one. Click up here to subscribe to my channel and click down here to watch Friday's episode where we talk about disrespect, admitting that he was admitting his infidelity to his wife. I should just read what's in my goddamn script. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.